you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm VCat, and I will be doing another painting session with you guys, so bear with me. I got my colors ready. I will be using white, orange, like a baby blue, navy blue, red, gray, black, a nutmeg brown, a dark purple, and yellow. I will be using. You guys, I will be painting. It's a dark versus light combo. The light girl will be on the dark side, and the dark side and the dark girl will be on the light side. What I mean by that is, you know, we have the moon on one side and we have the sun on the other side, which represents night and day. So I switched the girls. That's what I did. I switched the girls. So the good girl will be on the dark side, and then the bad girl will be on the light side. Well, I don't know what I was thinking when I was drawing this. It just inspired me to do so. So, you know, I love to draw. I love art. I like, you know, being in the creative space. That gives me time to ease off all my problems, anything that I'm having, and like stress, anything that I'm dealing with in a daily basis. It helps me relieve everything and just focus on my art and focus on my craft. I am not a professional painter. I'm not a professional artist. Right now, this is what I have so far. So the girl on the left side is the dark girl, and the girl on the right side is the light girl. But you can see the moon, and you can see the sun, and you can see the ripple in the middle of the painting, which represents to me a shift in power, my bad. So let's put the camera in a way that you guys can see. Okay, let me move my painting stuff. Okay, there you go. Now you guys can see. You guys can see it a little. I'm gonna get my paintbrush ready, and I'm gonna start with the middle. I'm gonna start with the middle. Tracing everything black, and then the ripple will be like gray. So let's start here from the top. Oh god, there you go. We started from the top. Let's shift the camera. Okay, there you go. I need to buy a better camera. You know, with the support of you guys, I will be able to buy a new camera. I will be able to buy new things for myself, and you know, when I start working, I will be able to buy a new camera. So bear with me for this time being. Okay. Woo. Okay. There you have it. So let's see. What questions do I have? Who is my hero? That's a good question. My hero is my mom. My mom has helped me a lot. She's been there for me since day one. I've never had, you know, whatever issues I've ever had with my mother, they've always been resolved. I don't hold anything against her, because, you know, when you're young and you're a teenager, and we don't get the perfect parent. You know, our parents are not perfect, and you know, it's hard for parents to be parents, especially with large families. I have 4 sisters. I have 3 brothers from my father's side. I have 2 brothers who are mentally challenged, so I can't really talk to them. Like, I can't really have a normal relationship with them, because, you know, they're not well in the mind or whatever. One of my brothers have autism, so he's nonverbal, and he could be a little, hard to understand. Ooh, sorry, turn the camera. He could be a little hard to understand. So, and my other brother, he also has developmental delays. So, I don't really have any type of contact. And plus, the mother to my brothers, we don't really get along. She never really liked me and my sisters from the get. She's always been very jealous for some stupid reason, but at the end of the day, I don't really care. So my hero is my mom. She's been there for us since day one. My mom had 5 kids with my dad, so all 5 of us from the same father. My mom doesn't have any other children except for us 5. One of my sisters I do not speak to, so I don't really consider her to be my sister, but she still is. I don't know if you understand that concept, but it's just hard because when you're not really speaking to a sibling, you don't know where you stand with that. Well, I know where I stand with that. It's just she's done a lot of evil things to me and my other sisters that we didn't tolerate. After a while, we didn't want to tolerate anymore. We got sick and tired of it, so we left it alone, and we just decided to lose all contact with her. So she doesn't have any contact with my mother either, because she feels that it's our fault why she doesn't talk to my mom, which is not true, because my mom is non-biased. She's not picking a side. She understands everybody's point of view, but she's not picking a side. So, life is a little difficult because I would love to have a relationship with all of my sisters, but I know that's not possible with the state that she's in. Maybe one day we can reconcile. Maybe, I don't know. Only God knows. But if you have any issues with your siblings, it's always good to talk it out. We've never been able to talk it out either, because she's so wrapped up into her own BS that she thinks she's right all the time, and she's not. And I don't necessarily have time for that, so I'm not gonna entertain that. But it's been a long journey. We were all raised in the same household in the Bronx, in the South Bronx 149. So life has always been great. I had a great childhood. I didn't really suffer. I didn't really have any issues. It's, I had my own issues within myself to battle with. I was let's see the next question. So yeah, my hero is my mom. If I could live anywhere, where would it be? I have no clue. I love living in New York City. It's so diverse. It's so, I couldn't imagine living somewhere else but New York City. But maybe if I was to move, let's just say, I don't know, maybe California? I don't know. I really don't know, because New York, I don't know if anywhere else can live up to New York. So it's hard being from New York, a person who's a New Yorker, who's lived here their whole lives, and then being able to move and go somewhere else that they don't know of. It's kind of hard. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to move out of New York. That's hard for me. Maybe upstate New York, or somewhere. It has to be in New York. It has to be in New York. What was my favorite family vacation? Well, me and my family of 4 of us four, we went on vacation this year to Florida to visit my dad. My dad was having health problems, and we didn't know whether or not he was gonna make it. And I wanted to see him one last time before anything happened to him. So me, my sister Zuri, Imani, and Laura Angela, we all put our money together with my mom. We put our money together and we bought flights to go to Florida this year, 2021. We spent a whole week in Florida, which was fun. I would love to do it again, but I want to go to DR. I have family in DR, so that's from my father's side. I am half Puerto Rican and half Dominican, so I have the best of both worlds. I gotta paint this gray. I have the best of both worlds. So I am torn. I was raised by my Puerto Rican mother, and the hard part is that my mom can speak Spanish, write Spanish, read Spanish, but she never taught us Spanish. So that was a big thing for me, because being able to speak Spanish is part of the culture. It's part of being who you are. So what I did was I learned Spanish through TV and my dad, of course. My dad, he mainly speaks Spanish, so when we speak, he doesn't speak really that much English, and that's how I was able to learn and understand Spanish, because all he spoke to us was in Spanish. To communicate in Spanish was hard at first because I understood it, but I didn't speak the language. So it was like out of my element. I was just confused. Being Hispanic, speaking Spanish is part of the culture. So, my other sisters do not speak Spanish. Laura and Imani do not speak Spanish. My sister Zuri, she speaks Spanish just like I do. My Spanish is not like A1, but it's enough for me to have a conversation and to help people do what they have to do. And I do use Duolingo to speak and to learn new words and to learn different phrases to speak Spanish. So yeah, our family vacation was in Florida to visit my dad, and I had fun. I just wish that we had more time, because time flew for us. We went to the beach, went to the pool, but it was raining like on and off that whole week, and we had to kill freaking water bugs in the freaking Airbnb. It was disgusting, but Airbnb was like in the middle of freaking nowhere, but it was good because we were able to afford it and nothing happened. We had a rental car. My dad rented us a car, and I was so happy because we didn't have to take a bus anywhere. And my sister Laura Angela, she had her we call her Lo, well, her friends call her Lo, or we call her Laura. But yeah, Laura got her license because she lives upstate. And it was a good experience because she drove us everywhere. If it wasn't my dad, it was her driving. I have my driver's license, but I do not drive for the simple fact that I don't have experience driving. So I got my driver's license like I think 2013. I got my driver's license. I think I was like 20 years old. I was 20 years old when I got my driver's license. So I didn't have that much experience because after I got my driver's license, I left Florida and I came back to New York in 2013 so that I can go back to school. So I could go after I finished my my high school diploma at the transfer school. I was able to go to college, to BMCC. I went to BMCC to get my associate's degree. I only spent 2 years. I only did 2 years in there. So I have my stuff, my credentials and stuff like that for that. I only got like 9 classes left to finish my bachelor's degree, so that's pretty awesome. I'm taking psychology. I want to finish my degree so that I could be able to level up in the DOE and get more different jobs and get good pay, because that's important. When you want to start a family and stuff like that, make sure your finances are A1 before you start having kids. I'm not saying that because kids do come unexpectedly sometimes. You don't know you're pregnant, and then it happens. But I do want everybody to know that I am pro-choice. Everyone should have a say-so in their own body, especially females. All the things that's going down in Texas with the 6 weeks ban for abortions. It's kind of ridiculous, but because I'm a Christian, I understand why they made the law. But at the same time, it shouldn't be up to a Christian person to make or a Christian man to make decisions for women. That should not happen, for the simple fact that I feel that everyone has been born the rights of freedom, so they should not be obligated to go by the standards of old Republicans who make shit up, as they go, about women's bodies and women's rights. They shouldn't have a say, in my opinion. Definitely, I don't want to talk too much about politics because I could get my feelings, like I just did right now. So I don't want to get in my feelings. But other than that, we went to vacation and we had fun. Being with my family, we're in different parts of our lives and we're doing different things. I do have my sister Imani. She's in the military, so we don't get to see her much, but when she does come up to visit, it's so much fun and I enjoy her company. And you should enjoy the time that you have with your siblings, because you don't know when life is gonna take it and run with it. It says, what would you change about yourself if you could? Absolutely more patience. I do want to have more patience. I want to be able to do what I have to do so that I can be able to help other people and be able to do what I have to do so that people won't feel like, hold on for a second. More patience, more understanding, of course. What makes you angry? What makes me angry? People that are not understanding, people that just don't want to understand where, like, there's certain people in life that that just don't understand certain things, and then they want to judge and make judgment. I hate hypocritical people, like people who say one thing and then do another the next day. Like, I don't have time for people like that. I only have one friend, and that's Sabrina. We've been childhood friends for a very long time, 15 plus years. She's my best friend. I will be doing a video with her when she comes over, so you guys will get to meet my best friend Sabrina. She's 30, she'll be 32 this year. So yeah, that's my best friend. Other than that, I've been, let me see, my next question. What motivates you to work hard? What motivates me to work hard is my future children. I want my future kids to not, suffer or, go through the hardships that I had to go through as a kid. Or, I want my kids to be able to be like, oh, my mom owns a home, me and my mom and dad are together. That's extremely important for me. Knowing that mom and dad are together. I never had that. My parents are divorced. And that shaped me in a different way, because I don't really remember the divorce. I was really young when that happened to us. I just want to make that clear. It's never easy to go through a divorce, especially when you're a child, because you don't understand what's going on. And divorces can be pretty ugly. I don't ever want to get divorced. I am engaged to my fiance, Kevin. So we do live together. I don't ever want to think about divorce, to be honest with you. Like, I want to be able to work through anything. My dad's infidelity is what led up to, the divorce. And, my dad wasn't a citizen here of the United States. So, he basically used my mom for the papers. Because my mom is a citizen. She was born in New York. My dad was born in DR. So, when he got here, when he was like 26, he met my mom. My mom was like 30 when he met my mom. And, my mom really liked his personality, who he was. And, she fell, I don't know if she ever fell in love with him, but obviously, if you're going to have 5 kids with somebody, you got to have some type of love for that person, if you ask me. I don't believe that you're going to have all these babies with somebody and you don't have some type of love for them, I am getting a little, oh God, I mixed the paint, shit. Let's put some orange in here. Put some orange. Make it look nice, make it look pretty. Make it look pretty. Well, yeah, so my parents are divorced. That's my biggest fear, is being divorced with children and not being able to raise the kids in a 2-parent household. That's my biggest fear. I want to be able to, my kids to know what love is, to know a good example of what a dad and a mom is. I don't have any children, but move the camera so you guys can see. I don't have any children yet, but I do want 3 kids. I've always wanted a big family. When I was young, I wanted like 6 kids, but then as I grew older, I was like, maybe not a big family, especially living in New York. Can't afford it. Fucking food stamps and old public assistance and shit, living in housing. I don't want any of that for my kids. That's why I do my best to be the best mom I can be, so that I can give them a life that I didn't have, that me and my fiance didn't have. So, but we grew up with love, for my mom and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna say that, I just want them to grow up in a house. I have a car, he has a car, being able to provide certain things that we weren't provided when we were younger. Just the normal stuff. And so I just want to be able to provide my kids with stuff. So that's what makes me want to work hard. And I also thought about adopting too. Adoption is important to me because there's so many kids out there that do not have parents or don't have good examples of what a parent is supposed to be. So adoption, and that's important to me as well. That's what I work hard for. What's my favorite thing about my career? My career path, I've always worked with children. I've never had anything bad happen to any child in my care. All I know is that what's rewarding about working with kids is seeing their progress, seeing how they learn through you. Because at the end of the day, when they're in school, their examples of good people have to come from the school, have to come from the staff, have to come from the people that are helping them along their path. You're not gonna just learn everything from your parents. It's those people that are around you that are gonna teach you. They're gonna teach you to be a good person. They're gonna teach you how to write, how to draw, how to problem solve, how to do this, how to do that. There's other people other than your parents that's gonna has to be good and take good examples so that you can grow up in a mental state. Ow, that hurt. Oh God. Okay, sorry you guys. I'm painting the moon now. So what's rewarding about my career is the kids. I love the kids. I've dealt with I've worked as a nanny, as a babysitter. I've worked as a youth care worker at Catholic Guardian. I've worked as a youth specialist at Sheltering Arms. I've worked at TikTok around the clock in Harlem as a family worker with the younger ones. So I've worked with all age groups from infancy to 18 years old. So I have experience with kids from all ages. It was just the last 6 years of my life I've been working with more teenagers, more preteen teenagers than anything else. But I have experience with all kids. I really like the older kids because you can share your experiences and what you've learned with life teaching you certain things than you can do with a baby. You know what I'm saying? A baby, you got to take care of their needs. With a child, you have to help them make decisions that shape their lives, and it's important to be a good role model so that they won't suffer like the way you had to suffer, you know? Let me see this one. Let me see my next question. Hold on just a second. My biggest complaint with about the jobs. I don't really necessarily have complaints about the job. My only complaints would be certain coworkers. There's certain coworkers that think because I'm nice, they think because Valerie won't say anything, Miss Castro won't say anything. They think that it's a way to step over me or to say certain things about me, and which I don't believe it was cool. But at the end of the day, I stand my ground. I know what's right from wrong, so I didn't let anything affect my work ethically. So, oh God, yay, I gotta do the moon. So I didn't let that bother me, and I just hope that I'll be able to get along with all my coworkers at the DOE when I start working, and have no issues, no problems. I just hope that people see the good in me, see the good heart that I have, and how much passion I have for children. And oh God, there you go. And see the passion that I have for kids, and see that that I am a good person, that I can hold my ground. I could be stern, I could be nice, I could be passionate. Kids need that. They need empathy. They need to learn it. It's easier said than done, but they need it. So that's my proudest accomplishments. Well, my proudest accomplishments is being able to work with children, and I was doing a lot of stupid shit in my teens that never really affected, that thank God to this day didn't affect me working with kids. So I thank God for that, that I never went too far into doing stupid stuff with friends and stuff like that, that I always had, God, instruct me and be there for me when I needed it, for my darkest moments and stuff like that I didn't result in doing illegal activity I did illegal activity as a freaking teenager. I'm not perfect, but nothing that landed me in jail or anything like that. It could have landed me in jail, or I could have done something, stupid that would could have, gave me a record or whatever. But I always, had God on my side, and I never really had anything happen to me like that. So I'm grateful for that. Other than that, I'm just your normal 28-year-old that's just trying to live her life. Trying to live her best life. I'm trying to build my YouTube channel so that people who can, relate to me can come to me and ask me about anything. Ask me about my opinion about anything. Like, I want people to be able to come to me, and if they need any help, if I can help you, then I don't mind doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind helping anybody. When it comes to, I've always been a generous person. I've always been a nice person, maybe overly too nice, because I forgive people and stuff like that. But other than that, I've always been a nice person. So I don't have any children yet. I would love my kids, unconditionally. So I said, what's your favorite book to read? My favorite book to read, it's called I forgot the name of it. Let me look it up. Hold on. Rules of Attraction. There you go. Rules of Attraction. That's the name of the book. Rules of Attraction. I forgot the author's name, but if you guys comment below and you want to know the name of the book, the author of the book, I will write it to you. That's not a problem. What makes me laugh the most? Being able to have fun in life and not being able to take things so seriously. It's hard enough that life is so serious. I feel like sometimes people just need to chill, slow down, let it rock. Don't let anything get to you. You know what I'm saying? It's hard enough that, we have to be so serious and professional all the time when it comes to work and stuff like that. You just have to be able to be more concentrated on yourself and more so that you can be able to be successful. Not taking yourself so seriously all the time. You know what I'm saying? Being able to laugh at the big problems in your life. Being able to coexist with certain issues and making it work. I'm a person that likes to laugh. I joke around sometimes. I'm a goofball sometimes. Making the hair, as you can see right here, that's her hair. There you go. Fixing the camera. So, not taking yourself so seriously. It says, what is the last movie you went to? What did you think? Let me see. What was the last movie I saw? The last movie I saw was let me see. Hitman. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. That's the last movie I saw. And that was this year. That was before the mandate in New York. That you need a vaccine card or whatever to go to the movies. That was the last movie I saw in the movie theaters. It was freaking awesome. I love the movie. I love the concept. Ryan Reynolds is a pretty funny guy. I enjoy his movies. Same thing with Samuel L. Jackson. I enjoy his movies too. So, I like the movies. It went well. I forgot the female, the one who played his wife. She's funny too. because Hispanic women could be a little extra. So just a little extra. I don't think I'm extra. Well, maybe my fiance thinks I'm extra. I don't know. What did you want to be when you were small? Well, when I was like in kindergarten, I always wanted to be a veterinarian because I love animals. I know now I can't be no veterinarian because science is not my forte. Biology, not my forte at all. And then when I went to college, I wanted to pick up nursing, but I didn't pass that class, so I was just like, oh, nursing is not for me. So I knew right away nursing wasn't for me because it was difficult as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a rigorous process, and I'm not gonna kill myself. Or more power to those who've done nursing and who have taken it seriously, and oh god, I'm messing up her lips. Oh shit, I'm messing up her lips. Oh, I'll fix it. I'll fix that. Okay, there you go. So, I'm glad that you guys stuck by me, and to all my subscribers and to all my followers, thank you for subscribing to me. Thank you for everything. I will continue to make contact for you guys. At first, I didn't know what I was gonna do, but now I know that painting is one of my passions. So I will continue to paint, continue to game, continue to do what I have to do so that you guys can have content for me, and you guys can get to know me and get to know me as a person. And because I'm not all about the money. Of course, I'm doing YouTube because I want to make passive income, but it's not all about the money with me. I want people to get to know me, and I want to be an inspiration for those who grew up where I grew up and want to be a better person and want to have better things in their lives, and being able to have those things is important. Okay. This is painting 101. You gotta be careful when you're doing certain lines and stuff like that because you don't know how it's gonna come out. Okay, there you go. This beautiful. Okay, I'm about to finish her hair, and I'm gonna do her hair, and I'm gonna express myself through my paintings. And I hope you guys watch my channel. I will have more contact for you guys every week. More contact is here to come. Even if I'm working, I'm still gonna paint on the weekends and stuff like that, and make sure the contact is out there for you guys to watch me and to get to know me. Okay, god. Okay, there you go. Just paint this slowly, because I know this is the hair, but we don't have to fuck it up, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, my next question. Okay, that's where the hair ends. This is where it's gonna go, right there. I don't want any white spots. Her hair is gonna be brown. This hair is gonna be black. I'm gonna finish painting with you guys. I'm not gonna paint the whole thing on camera. I'm gonna continue to paint on my own so that I won't use up the time on my camera and stuff like that. I just wanted you guys to try to get to know me, get to know the real me, you know. I just want, okay, what's my next question? Let's see. If you can choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? If I could choose to do anything for a day, probably sleep. Cause now that I'll be going to work and stuff like that, I have to get my ass in the bed early so that I won't be so tired or whatever, So probably sleep and do art. That's what I'm passionate about. Art. I love art. Let's see. What is your favorite game or sports to watch and play? Well, I like to play football. When I was younger, I played football and basketball. I always liked football. I always liked throwing the football. In high school, when I went to transfer school, in gym, they had access. Oh, what sports do you want to play? I played volleyball. I like volleyball. When I was in high school, I also played handball. I was like handball. And I played basketball, and I played with this guy named Danny. He was really cool. He was from Queens. He was a cool friend, to have in the school. We lost touch, but if anybody knows who he is, his name is Daniel. That would be a great help to find him. That would be kind of cool, cause he helped me through my gym periods and stuff like that by playing with me, getting to know each other. We never hung out outside of school or anything like that, but he was a cool person that I had as a friend, that kind of understood where I was coming from and why I didn't like school at the time. So, I was happy to have made a friend in school, because I didn't really have any friends in school. Most of my friends were from the neighborhood, and I not lost touch, but I stopped being friends with them when I realized that they weren't no good for me. And if I wanted to be better and do better, I needed to cut people off. I needed to cut a lot of people off, so I cut neighborhood friends off. So yeah, other than that, I don't really have any childhood friends. I still remember my kindergarten childhood friend. Her name was Snowanda. If anybody knows who she is too, that would be great to reach out to me. She was a great friend. I still remember her name. And also Kenna, Kenna, Kenna Riaz, I think. She was a good friend too. We met in elementary school, and we went through K through 5th grade together, and we had fun together, and I still remember that to this day. That never goes away. If anybody knows who she is, that would be great too. Okay. Says, would you rather ride a bike, ride a horse, or drive a car? I would rather drive a car. I need to get back into that horse and get into my driver's classes and stuff like that, because once I start making real money, when I start making real money in the DOE, I want to get a car so that I could be able to drive around, be able to go to different places in New York other than New York City. I love the city, but there's other places in New York that are pretty awesome that you can go to, upstate New York, and I'll be able to visit my sister too. That's one of the reasons why I want to be able to have a car, so I can visit my sister upstate New York, see how she's doing and stuff like that, because I do miss my sisters. We grew up close, we grew up really close, and then everybody moved away and everybody's doing their own thing, but I still want to remain close with my siblings. Ooh, what other color am I gonna use? Let's see. What other brush? This brush right here. I just want to be able to do what I have to do, and I thank you guys for listening to me, and you know, and understanding where I'm coming from, because streaming and doing YouTube wasn't my first priority, but I know that I want to make passive income and I want to be able to live free beyond my means and stuff like that, so that my kids can have a better life, I can have a better life, me and my fiance, when we get married, we can have a better life. um you know Generational wealth is important, you guys. It's important to have generational wealth, especially when you're trying to create a family and you want your kids to be good. You want your kids to have something. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a business, whether it's to invest, whether it's a house, something. You want them to fall back on something, so that when you pass away and you're no longer on this earth, they could be fine. They'll be good. You know. So that's why I'm doing what I have to do, so that I can have my children be good, and they don't have to struggle like I struggled. you know so okay, painting this. So it's not done yet, so I just want you guys to bear with me. This is what I have done so far. That's her hair floating in the wind, and that's her right there, which I'm gonna finish them. So as her hand, I haven't finished her hand. Her hand is gonna become like a blade, which is gonna be kind of cool. And she is gonna have an orb in her hand, which I will be making like a yellow orb, like the sign of like a goddess. And I think I'm gonna add a halo to her. I'm not sure yet, but I will be doing the finishing touches in a little bit. So I started the painting, I did the painting. It's not done yet, but I will be filming the finishing touches of everything, and I will film that. So bear with me, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my creation. Give me ideas, things that you want me to paint, things you want me to draw. I love being in a creative space, so that all this creativity can come to my mind, come to my brain. And I would love for you guys to give me advice, give me tips and tricks to how to do certain things, so that I can learn, because I'm an open book. You can ask me anything. So when this is done, I'm gonna do the finishing touches on everything, and I see you guys on a different note. So I hope you guys enjoyed me painting a little bit, and I will be doing an ending video to show you the finishing touches of everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed my stream. You guys can follow me on Instagram, underscore VCat. Underscore V underscore cat underscore on Instagram. On Twitter, you guys can follow me King underscore VV VIVI 1. On my TikTok account is V underscore cat, and my and that's about it. And on my YouTube is VCat. So just follow me on those things. Support what I do. Support goes a long way. Support is free, by the way. It's free. Subscribing is free. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe to your girl. We'll keep getting this. We'll keep doing this on the weekly basis, and keep this money flow coming in. Keep coming in. You know what I'm saying? So just enjoy. I just want you guys to enjoy my content, enjoy my art. And don't worry, I will be having gaming videos uploaded as well. So bear with me, you guys. So this is not the end of my video. My end of my video will be on my next video that I make when I'm done painting. So bear with me, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the support, and thank you for the views. It's important to me, that I get monetized in a year or two, and with your help, I will get monetized. As soon as I get monetized, I'll be able to do more things, buy a new camera, being able to make money, have my job, do my dream, and everything else like that. So thank you for guys stopping by, and have a good day. Hey you guys, I was painting, finishing up the whole painting now guys. I'm gonna show you guys the finishing touches. Everything's painted now, so no further ado, let's show you what I've done. This is it. The full painting. It's done. The girl on this side, the evil side with the sun, and then the girl on the good side with the moon. It's officially done. I'm glad that you guys stayed with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the painting. You could like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It's pretty awesome. I'm getting into my creative space, and I'm glad that you guys are watching. So this is the finishing. Everything's done. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So when you guys have a chance, like, comment, and subscribe again. And have a nice day, you guys. This is the finished product.